So, if you're someone who finds yourself often going to message boards and comment boards on the internet, etc., often writing words like "this is stupid," or "you're an idiot," or "this is gay," or "this will never work," or spewing anger at somebody's creation, then I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out to say, wake up! Wake up! And I say that with love because I have no animosity towards you. So let's be clear about that. There's nothing you can say that's going to affect me. I get wonderful comments with my creations, as do many people who create. But I also get you guys, and you know what? I don't sweat it. So you could just, so you know what I mean? Just don't even think that you're going to affect me. You do affect others, but only temporarily. You affect creators, you do bring them down. I'll be honest about that. We all go through a stage when we start creating openly and sharing with the world where you get to us. So good for you, you got to us. But because we're creators, because of what we're trying to do, we learn from it. And we get to the point where it doesn't get to us anymore because we know it has nothing to do with us. It's just what you're going through, you're reflecting and projecting back at us. So we will get over it. So even those that you are affecting, they will get over it. So in a sense, we owe you. In a sense, we owe you. In that sense, you gave us a small opportunity. But there's something you can give us much more, and that's what I really want to talk about. It's not to antagonize. It's not to bring you guys down or attack you guys. It's to try to let you know from our perspective what's really going on, to wake you up to what you're really doing. It takes no talent to be a critic. Anybody can be a critic. Anybody. Anybody can just make up opinion, just say, rah, rah, rah. Anybody. It takes no ability, no talent. And you're greater than that. But you can't see it. And that's why you're bringing down others. That's why you're criticizing others. There's several reasons. One is because of how you feel about yourself. And it's understandable because we all go through this. So it's okay. It's okay. But you can move beyond this, and you're greater than this. And we're living in an exciting time where people are awakening. And so I'm doing this to try to, hopefully some of you get through to you, maybe wake you up so you can join us in a new world. So just to clarify, I'm talking about, there's so many of us creating and trying to make a better world through artistic expressions and videos and writings and movements. And without fail, there are many individuals, and you know who you are. You go on and you spew anger, or some of you spew anger. A lot of you just come on and just do a short, quick sentence that's meant to demoralize. Like this is stupid, or this is gay, or this will never work. And you have to realize that we'll get over it if we haven't already. But the damage is more to yourselves. You're holding yourselves back to your true potential. You are often the ones that are also complaining about the system, and you have to realize that when you do those things and you say those things, guess who taught that to you? Guess who taught you to do that? Your masters. That's right, I'm going to call it. When you do that and you continue to do that, you choose, in a way, to be enslaved. That's just my opinion. But I see it that way because that's what they want you to do. They want us to fight amongst ourselves, whoever they are. The system doesn't want you to create and to to change the world and see a better world. They want control. And so when you do these things, you're you're following your masters. You're doing exactly what they want you to do. So you're not achieving anything. If you think you've gained power by doing this to somebody, all you did was, did exactly what the system wants you to do. And like I said, in a small sense, you help us grow, but there's something much more you can give us, because we need your help to create. And you are a creator. And you are not a cynic. It is all learned behavior. And it's understandable. What we all grow up with in this system is mind-boggling. It's amazing we don't all go insane. It really is. It's amazing. So I do understand. It's okay. I'm not attacking you. But there's a better way, and it's time to find that better way, to find your true selves. You are not a cynic. Yes, looking at things with a critical eye is good, but just being cynical with hardly any information, or especially just attacking those that have created something out of beauty and love, and feeling the need to take power from them because the system has taken it from you, that's an old story, and we're trying to change that story. And it is not who you are, and I'll prove it. I'll prove it with a simple, simple truth. Babies. We all start out babies. Have you ever seen a baby come out, look around and go, this is stupid, this is gay? No. Have you ever seen a baby cynical? Sure, they sometimes cry because they don't know how to communicate yet, and it's because they have a tummy ache or whatever, that's how they communicate. But in between the crying, they're happy and innocent. That is what we truly are when we come out, when we are born. That is who you are. That is the real you waiting to blossom. All this other negative, cynical, angry, frustrated stuff and these behaviors that come from that, that's not who you are. It's not who you are. You're greater than that. You're so much greater than that. Every single one of you. I don't care if you're the worst perpetrator. I don't care if you're somebody who goes on and just gigantic paragraphs of hateful, mean things. And it doesn't matter who you are. You are greater than that. That is the truth. There is something incredible in you. There is a creator in you. You may not even see yourself as a creator, but we all are. If you've even created a dish, or you created a recipe, or anything, even if you're not a creator per se, or an artist, or a writer, we all do things where we've created it, and we feel something wonderful when we do that. So you felt it at some point, in some way. That's who you are. Even with all your cynicism, I guarantee you, somewhere, someone close to you, you helped them and you showed them kindness and you showed them understanding and you didn't beat them down and you didn't try to take their energy and you helped them. That is the real you. Grow that. That's what we need. That's what you need. More even for us, for yourself. Just understand that when you're doing that, we'll get over it. You're not, it's a temporary thrill you're doing. We'll get over it because we have a greater mission. We have a much greater mission. We see it for what it is. It's just you reflecting back what's going on with you. It has nothing to do with us. And so to those creators, it's natural you're going to feel down. You are going to get those people. If you don't give them energy, they come around less and less. I find that I hardly get them, but I still get them. And so number one, don't let them get to you, because when you feed into that, you'll attract more of that. So just learn to get over it, and they'll taper off, but they will come around. And just remember, it has nothing to do with you. And if it hurts, it's because that's what they're doing. They're saying very specific things that just like a knife gets right to you. That's the game. And it's just a silly game, and it's a silly way for them, because they feel that they don't feel empowered. And they feel they've been taught to be negative and see life as lacking, and they can't see the beauty in the world. So back to you guys. Yes, the world is wow. You don't have to tell the rest of us. We know what the world is. It can be so horrible, the things we experience. We go through it. You think the people that are creating, they haven't gone through these things? That we've gone through them just like you have. But we've opened ourselves up to something greater. And the more you open up to the real you, the more you open up to the universe, you realize that all of this is our own creation. This is heaven. And the only reason it's not heaven is mankind themselves and what we do. And so we can change that, and that's what people are trying to do. We can change this. It's not hopeless. It's not impossible. It's certainly not stupid. Wanting to create beauty and love and create a better world is not stupid. Quite the opposite. Writing the words, "this is stupid," and then moving on to do it to somebody else, that's stupid. But that's okay. You can move beyond that. You are greater than that. You can forgive yourself for that and put it in the past. You can join and help us to create a new world, and you can help yourself. You can look around and realize, even with all these challenges and even horrific things we often go through, that it's often, first of all, our own mentality that attracts more of it. So you can lighten your load by lightening your heart. You'll still have challenges, but you'll have less of these horrific experiences, believe me. Because we do attract them. The more we feed them, the more we attract them. The less you feed them, the less they come. They still come as challenges to kind of remind us, to put us back on the path. So I'm not going to sell you a pipe dream that just be happy and everything's going to be perfect. But you can have a completely different life, and you can help this world. You're not just here to criticize. You're not just here to exist. You're here to experience this incredible wonder of all these senses that we have: taste, touch, feel, these feelings. This world that is just so complex and amazing. And the more you feed that, the more you'll open up to how wondrous this world is and this experience, and that we only have one shot here. You have one shot here, and then you're gone. That's it. And it could be tomorrow, it could be 20 years from now. So why waste it? Why waste it? And why put negative things while you're here? Why not add something wonderful? And you can feel good about that. So I'll wrap this up. Keep changing the camera because my arm gets tired because I'm kind of a weakling. So, yeah, to you critics, you guys that keep going on these comment boards and just bringing people down, or somebody creates, even with these movements lately, these Occupy movements, and you just come on and just, it's not going to work, and just cynical. Well, with that attitude, of course it won't. Nothing will ever work if that's going to be your stance from the start. But where's the harm in trying? That's the biggest thing. Next time you feel like saying that, where's the harm in trying? Even just in the vibration, just that it empowers people. If people are getting empowered by a movement, if they're feeling wonderful, even if it doesn't have the desired effect, there's an effect right there. And when it comes to just creations, artistic creations, don't be a critic. Go create something. Don't waste your time just consuming other people's creations and being a critic, because you're greater than that. There's something wonderful that you can create and you can share with the world. There are many things, endless things. And you will find happiness. And you will spread that happiness to others. And that is part of what we're doing right now. There's an awakening happening. We want you to join us. So we hope you will. We hope you'll join us. And if you decide to go down a different path, and you'll have challenges as you start to reflect on all the reasons you do things and say things, and it won't be easy, the spiritual path. But as you do that, the rest of us, that's what we're doing. We're here for you. We will be here waiting to help you through it. This is what we do on YouTube and Facebook and the internet. We're trying to help, and we're sharing our experiences. So when you're ready to join us, we'll be here to help you. We'll be here to help you. So get started. Get started. Try to start with forgiveness. Forgive whatever it is that you're holding on to. Look inward and don't be afraid to. Look at what you're doing and how you've lived your life. Choose to go a different route. As you start to feed that, then you'll look around and the world will look different. You won't just see, oh, a bunch of stupid flowers. You'll see something incredible. You'll see that bee pollinating that flower, and you'll stand there mesmerized. And you'll experience something that's a real truth. You'll see less of the horrible things as just horrible things. You'll still see them as challenging and even horrible at times, but you'll see them more in a different light as part of our journey. Things to ascend. That's what they say when they talk about ascend. We create these experiences so we can ascend them. Ascend our fears, ascend the hate, ascend the way of looking at ways in a cynical eye. So we'll hope you join us. We'll be here waiting for you to support you. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. So get started. Time's a wasting, and you've got a life to live, and you've got wonderful things to experience. So go experience it.